Seemed okay tonight.
Yeah, it's better than okay. 17 strikeouts, 1 walk.
Yeah.
You're going to win about 99% of those games. I mean, I told our team, we hit a lot of home runs this fall. We didn't hit a home run tonight. We still scored 8 runs. I love that. You know, only stole 1 base and kind of shut it down after a while. They did a good job of holding runners, but you know, we created a lot of good innings, took a few walks, fouled off a lot of pitches, got a few really good 2-strike hits, 2-out hits, and obviously the pitching was, I mean, it was lights out.
Coach, you mentioned those 4 starters kind of battling for those rotational roles. They were lights out, like you said. Just what do you think of those 4 guys?
Yeah, I mean, they all did a great job. I mean, all 7 of our guys did a great job, and obviously, you know, Fouch is more of a reliever, and then, you know, Gibbler and Wiggins are freshmen, but they have really good stuff, and they just came out and pitched, did a great job. And then, you know, the 4 guys that were kind of up top, yeah, I mean, those could be starters. I got a guy going tomorrow, a couple guys going tomorrow that are pretty good as well, and I'll mix it up a little bit. We're going to play 2 5-inning games tomorrow, and, you know, probably the 3rd game I'll play a bunch of guys that didn't play the first 2 games, but, yeah, just, you know, it's still early. Tomorrow's our last day of the fall as a full team, and, you know, hopefully these guys come out and play good again tomorrow like we did today.
The hitting seemed like they were really dialed in today from the get-go.
Yeah, we've had a really good fall offensively, and you think about our hitters, who they've been facing. They've been facing our pitching. And so, you know, if you can hit our pitching, you should be able to hit about anybody, because I think we'll have one of the top staffs in the country if we stay healthy. I mean, you see in lefties and righties a lot of velocity and good secondary pitches, but the offense is, you know, they're coming along, and they're fighting to play. There's some guys that didn't play tonight. Probably not happy they didn't play, but, you know, just kind of went with the guys that we feel like earned it, at least up to today. Doesn't mean that's the way it's going to be when the season starts in the spring.
Dave, I know you said Root had the 1 bad scrimmage outing, but it seems like these last 2 outings have been maybe his best he's been. I mean, is he maybe a little bit of a gamer, better with guys and the fans in the stands?
Oh, yeah, we feel like he's one of those guys that the bigger the game, the lights come on, he's going to step it up a little bit. I mean, his velocity was up. And you think about it, it's October, it's in the spring. You know, usually it starts to go the other way. And these guys all know that's their last outing, and they're letting it fly a little bit, but they're still throwing strikes. He had them all working tonight. He had the fastball, and his changeup's always good. His breaking ball was good tonight, and, you know, I was really impressed with what I saw from him.
Iredale goes 4 for 4. What do you think about him at the plate?
Yeah, just a tough out. Got behind in the count a couple of times and singled through the right side, you know, hit ball right field. Looped one in the last time. Also got a sac fly, you know, very productive at bats, and, you know, just, we know he got power. I mean, the ball hit the center, he just missed it, but it ended up being a sacrifice. Yeah, he had a really good outing.
I guess speaking of letting it fly, I mean, have you ever seen someone that young with that good of a raw stuff as far as Carson Wilkins goes?
Well, on TrackMan, he hit 101 twice. The board's always slow. I won't get into that. We'll wait till spring to hit on the board. But it's pretty close, better than it has been. You know, I've seen guys that throw really hard, but they'll throw it over the plate. He threw it over the plate. He's been throwing it over the plate. For a guy that throws that hard, he's got a really good delivery. He repeats it, gives him an opportunity to throw it over the plate consistently. Breaking ball was really good tonight. I mean, that was impressive. I'm excited for him. I'm excited for the, you know, for our team in the future with some of those young guys coming through.
You talked Wednesday about finding ways to score runs in different ways. You talked about no home runs. Just what did you think of the approach there?
Yeah, tonight was more about just making contact and advancing runners. We didn't do it with our legs so much, and we didn't hit the ball out of the park, but we were hard to strike out in certain situations. Yeah, I mean, I was pleased that the offense just kept putting pressure. We got their pitch count. So, you know, just like in the second inning, their starter, you know, his plan was to go 2 innings with him. You know, we rolled the inning because he'd thrown about 30 pitches. And even if he would have got out of the inning in a real game, his game would be shortened because we saw so many pitches. And he was proud of the offense for fighting like the way they did.
These exhibitions, do you like these? Do you think you'll do more of these moving forward?
Yeah, you know, I think we only can play 2 right now, but I think we're working on getting 4 for the future. And there's a lot of the rule changes, and who knows what the roster situation is going to be. we're going to have to play some outside competition. We won't have enough pitchers to scrimmage. We have to use one at a time against somebody else. I like it at the end of the year like this because these guys are excited to play and they know that we've been rough out here. We've been tough on them this fall. It's been hot. Weather's been amazing. These kids are tough, and I guess what I'm saying is they'll be glad when it's over tomorrow. Get into the off season and get ready for 25.
Shees, I think last week, maybe his first 4 or 5 pitches, it wasn't until he threw the fastball. Tonight, I think it was almost all fastball.
Yeah.
Was that something that y'all wanted to see from him?
Featured it a little bit more, and then what did he throw? 2 breaking balls, maybe the whole inning. Yeah, I would say so. We were letting Ryder call the pitches. Coach called in a couple of pitches, and pitchers still shake them off if they want. But I think he was just trying to prove a point he can get you out of that heater. It's mid-90s, pretty nice. So short arm action, kind of hard to pick up, and he's got some experience. He's pitched on Fridays at the Big Ten, and he looked good tonight.
Has his velo ticked up since coming
Yeah,
here?
the velo's picked up. I think he's in the best shape of his life, and we're going to make sure he continues to work and gets in really good shape. So stay healthy.
Anything else? All right, Coach.
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Thanks,
See you.